Welcome to T10 Info TV's channel. My name is Syed. Here I'm in the latest news for 26th October 2023. Saudi and Romanian Foreign Minister discussed danger of continued military escalation in Gaza. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan spoke with his Romanian counterpart Luminita on Wednesday about the danger of Israel's intensifying military operation in Gaza, Saudi presidency reported. Saudi Ministry hosts cybersecurity exhibit in Riyadh. The Ministry of Information recently hosted a traveling cybersecurity awareness exhibit organized by the National Cybersecurity Authority at the ministry headquarters in Riyadh, the Saudi presidency reported on Wednesday. The event aimed to enhance the value of preserving national security, raising awareness about cybersecurity, and building a strong cyber culture. Saudi Arabia and UK Roundtable on AI tackle ethics regulations. The first Saudi Arabia and UK Roundtable on Artificial Intelligence held earlier this week at the Saudi Data and Artificial Intelligence Authority headquarters in Riyadh saw participants discuss regulation and ethics related to the technology. The organizers included the British Embassy and the King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, the Saudi presidency reported. Netherlands unveiled biggest pavilion at the 2023 Saudi Agriculture Exhibition. The Netherlands has unveiled the single largest national pavilion at the 2023 Saudi Agriculture Exhibition. Exhibitors at the event, which runs from October 23 to 26 in Riyadh, included 30 companies from various agriculture sectors, the Saudi presidency reported on Tuesday. UN warned Gaza fuel shortage will stop aid work by end of day. The main UN aid agency in besieged Gaza warned it will have to stop operations by the end of Wednesday because it's running out of fuel, as Hamas said the death toll from Israel's strike had surged by more than 700 in a single day. Alarm has grown about the spiraling humanitarian crisis in the heavily bombarded Gaza Strip, where one doctor said he was forced to perform emergency surgery on the wounded without anesthetic. Qatar's Prime Minister hopes for breakthrough on hostages released soon. Qatar's Prime Minister said on Wednesday there was some progress on hostage negotiation after Palestinian militant group Hamas abducted more than 200 hostages during its October 7 rampage in southern Israel. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman Al Thani, who is also the Minister of Foreign Affairs, said at a press conference with his Turkish counterpart that he hoped there would be breakthrough on hostages released soon. Mr. Erdogan says Israel must halt attacks on Gaza. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan on Wednesday urged an immediate ceasefire between Israel and Palestine force and said Muslim countries must act together for lasting peace, calling on world powers to pressure Israel to halt attacks. In a speech to his party's lawmaker in parliament, Erdogan said the Rafah border gate must be kept open for humanitarian aid and that prisoner exchange should be concluded urgently. He said he was cancelling plans to visit Israel because of its inhuman war against Hamas militants in Gaza. UN Security Council to vote on rival US and Russian plans for Israel-Gaza action. The United Nations Security Council will vote later on Wednesday on rival proposal by the United States and Russia for action on the conflict between Israel and Palestinian militant Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Diplomats said both countries seek UN Security Council resolution to address shortages of food, water, medical supplies and electricity in Gaza, but the United States has called for pauses to allow aid to enter Gaza while Russia wants a humanitarian ceasefire. Britain would discuss humanitarian pause in Gaza but not ceasefire. Britain would discuss the humanitarian pause in the conflict in Gaza to facilitate aid shipments but does not want a wholesale ceasefire as they would only benefit Hamas militant, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's spokesperson said on Wednesday. Afghan refugee housed by UK in error faces deportation from Pakistan. An Afghan refugee who was housed by the UK in Pakistan for 18 months in error is facing deportation back to Afghanistan, the Independent reported on Wednesday. After fleeing Taliban-ruled Kabul based on a promise of being resettled in Britain, Mohammad Zakir Nasri spent more than a year living in a hotel in Pakistan funded by the British government. Indonesian hospital in Gaza struggled to function if fuel runs out. The Indonesian hospital in Gaza urgently needs electricity to keep going, the non-governmental organization that funded it told Arab News on Wednesday, as the facility focuses on performing life-saving emergency surgery. Bangladesh Prime Minister set to visit Jeddah for International Conference on Women in Islam. Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is set to travel to Saudi Arabia next month for the International Conference on Women in Islam, her office said on Wednesday, as the government hoped her presence would inspire more women to take up leadership role. The conference, hosted by the Kingdom in coordination with the General Secretary of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, will take place in Jeddah between November 6 and 8. According to the OIC, the event will aim to clarify women's rights and responsibilities in Islam, especially women's right to education and work. A month after suspension, India resumed visas for Canadians in some categories. India on 25th October resumed visa service in certain categories for Canadian citizens, nearly a month after they were suspended in the aftermath of Canada's allegation of Indian involvement in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, and a week after 41 Canadian diplomats left India in accordance with New Delhi's demand. While tourist visa and e-visa are still held in abeyance, the Indian High Commission in Canada announced that it would begin accepting applications for visa for entry, business, medical and conference purposes from Thursday. Officials said that applications from Canadians in this category would be accepted at Indian mission in other countries as well, which had also been suspended in the decision of September 21. After a considered review of the security situation that took place into account some recent Canadian measure in this regard, it has been decided to resume visa service for certain categories, a press release issued by the Indian High Commission in Canada said. Mr. Rahul Gandhi interviewed Satyapal Malik, asked him about Pulwama and Adani. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Wednesday asked if his conversation with former Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik increased the workload of the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Enforcement Directorate. Mr. Gandhi released a 28-minute long video of his conversation with the former governor in which they discuss a range of issues from the Pulwama terror attack to the protest against the farm laws to the allegation that the union government is favoring to the Adani group. India to treat Pakistan's reference to Kashmir at UNSC meeting with contempt it deserves. India has said it will treat a reference by Pakistan to Kashmir during a Security Council meeting on the Israel-Gaza situation with the contempt it deserves and will not dignify it with a response. The remarks by India's Deputy Permanent Representative at the UN Ambassador R. Ravindra came on Tuesday after Pakistan's UN envoy Munir Akram made reference to Kashmir at the Security Council meeting on the situation in the Middle East. Former Telangana MLA Komati Reddy Rajagopal Reddy quits BJP to join Congress. Komati Reddy Rajagopal Reddy alleged that the centre had failed to take action against the corrupt BRS government in Telangana, leading to suspicions among the people from lawmakers from Telangana and Bharatiya Janata Party National Executive Committee member Komati Reddy Rajagopal Reddy on Wednesday resigned from the party and announced that he would return to the Congress shortly. Delhi High Court declines to interfere with police order revoking permission for public meeting. The petition challenge on October 16 ordered by DCP Central District that revoked permission previously granted for the public meeting on October 29. The Delhi High Court on Wednesday declined to interfere with a Delhi police order withdrawing permission to an organization for a public meeting on October 29 at Ramlila ground, underlining that the tenor of the posters released by the organizers indicated the event could have communal overtones. Air India extends suspension of its flight to Tel Aviv till November 2 amid continuing tension in Israel. Air India has extended the suspension of its scheduled flights to Tel Aviv till November 2 amid the continuing tension between Israel and militant group Hamas. Pakistan Islamabad ATC issued perpetual arrest warrants for 9 PTI leader in judicial complex attack case. An Islamabad Anti-Terrorism Court on Wednesday issued perpetual arrest warrants for 9 PTI leader in a case relating to violence outside the federal judicial complex. Judge Abdul Hassan Zulkarni issued arrest warrants for Hamad Azhar, Sibli Faraz, Murad Saeed, Umar Ayub Khan and Ali Amin. Perpetual arrest warrants were also issued for Ali Nawaz, Hassan Khan, Umar Sultan and Muhammad Asim. The court also issued arrest warrant for Farooq Habib, who also parted ways with the PTI earlier this month. Pakistan Interior Minister insists deportation drive amid at illegal resident not only Afghans. Interim Minister Sarfaraz Bukti on Wednesday said the government message about action against illegal resident was misunderstood and the deportation drive was against all those living illegally in the country, not just Afghans. The statement comes as only a week remains to the government October 31 deadline for illegal immigrants to leave Pakistan. On October 3, the interim government had announced that otherwise all law enforcement agency would deport those living illegally in the country. Sara Inam murder case Islamabad court gives prime accused a week to present evidence in defense. An Islamabad district and section court on Wednesday recorded the statement of Shahnawaz Amir, the prime accused in the Sara Inam murder case, and granted him a week to present further evidence in his defense. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.